Here we go now, baby, right back into the action for another day of the week and right down to business here today. Gave away too many units there yesterday, so let's get right into the action. 3 total picks today. All 3 picks taking place in the National Basketball Association. Let's start things off with the Suns Heat game going down in Miami, and I'll tell you what, this line is disrespectful. God damn it, I'm going to take the Suns at plus 7.5. I feel like people are overreacting to the recent injuries that the Suns have had. Chris Paul, Devin Booker, by the way, who's meeting the team in Miami. I think that's a pretty strong indication that he will be playing. This is the second biggest underdog Phoenix has been all season versus a Miami team that's had a relatively easy stretch of games here recently. You know, they got the Sixers without James Harden. They barely beat the Nets in Durant's first game back. They lost to the Bucks. They lost to Dallas a couple weeks ago. So not incredibly impressive versus strong competition, the Miami Heat. And a lot of people, oh my God, Joe, it's the second game of a back-to-back for Phoenix. Horse shit! I don't want to hear it because they've been pretty good in this spot. They've been in the spot 10 times already, and they won 7 of those games outright. And you take a look at some stats here. Even with the injuries, this Suns offense has been lights out. Last 10 games, first in EFG shooting percentage and 6th in points per 100 possessions. Miami 13th and 14th in those categories, and super close in those categories defensively. So Suns plus 7.5, absolute no-brainer. They can at least keep this game close. Next up, another interesting spot. I'm going to take the Chicago Bulls minus 5 in Detroit versus the Pistons. So this is a buy low spot on the Chicago Bulls, and it is a fantastic buy low spot on the Bulls. Allow me to explain. So everyone disrespecting the Bulls now. The Bulls are pretenders. They can't beat good teams. Yeah, that's true. You think the Pistons are a good team, though? So 5 straight losses for the Bulls. Sixers, Bucks, Hawks, Heat, Grizzlies, all pretty good teams there, to be fair. So why is this buying low? Well, the last time they played the Pistons, they were a 13.5-point favorite. How'd that game go? Well, they beat them by 46 goddamn points. They blew them out of the water. The game before that, they were favored by 8 points. What did they do there? They beat them by 15 points. So this is a great get-right spot for the Chicago Bulls versus a much inferior opponent who they do have a big offensive advantage against. Last 10 games, effective field goal shooting percentage, 10th versus 27th. And guess what? They've been better on defense here too. You know, defense is a weakness for Chicago, but they've still been better over the last 10 games than Detroit. You know, they edge them out in many key defensive categories. So I like the Bulls there, minus 5. And you probably knew this one was coming here for my final pick if you watched a little program. We got the Thunder, we got the T-Wolves. What do you think we're doing in this one? Boom! I like over 231 points here. So back to the well for a big money spot. You know, these overs keep hitting for each of these teams, easily getting into the high 230s. For each of these teams here. So the total has gone over in 22 of the T-Wolves' last 28 games. The Thunder, hot over bet here as well, over in 8 of their last 9. That's one of the ones that we did hit on last night. Each of these teams playing at a very fast pace. This is a great combination for a high-scoring game. Last 10 games, 2nd and 4th in pace for these teams. And expect lots of action from the 3-point line and the free throw line. So check out these stats from the last 10 games. The T-Wolves are 3rd in threes per game and 4th in free throw attempts per game. On the defensive end, Minnesota is allowing the most free throws in the NBA. OKC is allowing the 2nd most threes. So a great combination, a great pairing for a high-scoring game. There you have it, my best bets of the night. If you're looking to do some handicapping yourself, head on over to oddshark.com. All the stats, all the trends. Make sure you do some line shopping as well. Good luck with your bets unless you are fading me. And as always, keep chasing that paper. Woo!